Afro Svengalis, right to it, people. Yes, this video is about Stefanie Collins, who calls herself a lawyer, and let me see your handcuffs, who says, I'm your very favorite history teacher. Yes, I'm calling their shit out, and I'm going to tell you why. Before I do that, yes, I received more information about what people were requesting that I post video on. I didn't have enough information on the situation, so I didn't post it. But apparently there's some mess going on in these YouTube streets. People are scrubbing videos, scrubbing channels, and it has been reported that someone allegedly filed a complaint, another complaint against Binary, and he's running just amok, trying to cover his tracks. Other people are scrubbing videos and taking down videos. Stargate done gone off on Al. I mean, people are throwing all this stuff at me. Why am I interested in this? Because things have come full circle in many respects within a relatively brief period of time. When we talk about these issues, obviously I'm going to address this because this has something to do with me. Even if it didn't and I found it interesting, I would speak on it. And let me add or reiterate, whatever content, audio that I hear or is sent to me and I decide to use it, I'm going to use it. I'm going to put a fair use proviso on it. If somebody doesn't like it, obviously they have a right to go to YouTube and file a complaint, and I'll deal with the complaint. But I think it's really interesting, people out here in these YouTube streets complaining about me using their content. What has happened over the better part of 4+ years? People used this content on the channel, made money off of it. I didn't make a single solitary dime, but they turn around and have complaints about me using content. And I'm still not monetized, never considered being monetized. The nerve of some people. Pay attention to the timestamps. Gonna start off, obviously, you see here, with a video clip. I need to set things up. Stay tuned, and I will return.
What are you doing? That's ridiculous. You mad because someone said something about you, so you gonna send the police to their house? That ain't what the fucking police is for. They gonna say, oh, cause she threatened me. You threaten us all the fucking time. On this goddamn YouTube. When you tell somebody to call the police, or to call their job, or to report them to their board. You think the shit can't happen to you? You need to stop. Leave me alone, leave us alone. And then you're gonna like, oh, let me see your handcuffs. When the fuck did I become handcuffs? I'm sorry, I don't like bullies. You are being a big bully. And you're crying wolf, talking about you got threatened. No, you got fucking someone clap back at your goddamn ass. And then you want to say, oh, I'm just defending yourself. Yeah, okay. Someone makes a video about you, says about you say something back, and then move on. By the way, you use any part of my video, you put any more of my followers, and when in my comments on your goddamn thumbnail again, and you use my fucking thumbnail for your thumbnail, I'm striking your goddamn, I'm putting in a copyright complaint on your ass. You understand me? You do not have permission to use my video or my audio or any parts of my thumbnail, any part of my comments or my chat for your damn video. You do not have permission. And if I see it, I'm striking the video. How are you using my words or other people's words or other people's part of my video so you can go after somebody? That ain't right. You ain't right. She was just doing it to me. I can say, hey, I'm going to ignore her. But when you just out here attacking everybody all willy-nilly and everything, it's like, damn, when are you going to stop? Now I feel like we're all susceptible to be victims because you have you think we've done some perceived wrong against you. There are people who are still getting videos about them who stopped talking about her. It doesn't matter. I say something about a lot of shit for a very long time. I'm tired of people being attacked. I'm tired of the hypocrisy. But when it's starting to be everybody, hey, since I can carry away, it's starting to be a whole bunch of people. Like, damn, that means anybody is under attack. Anybody in the chat, anybody making a comment, anybody who's a content creator, anybody who's just passing through is subject to harassment by her. And that's just like, wait, that's too much control. That's too much. That's not right. She is literally attacking everybody who has said something about her. Whether it was a video, whether it was on a panel, whether it was in a chat, whether it was a comment on a video. So do you think that's right for her to go after people? Look at all those different types of people. That's why I'm doing this video. If everybody reports her video, report her, whatever her board is, and we can get this to stop. It's ridiculous. Like, dang, you out here attacking people for no reason. And then Binary asked, I said, hey, Binary, last night in Max Live. I said, hey, Binary. I said, hey, how's school going? He said, oh, it's good, considering that people still calling his job.
Life lesson that was drilled into me and my 7 siblings. And there are black folks out there who know good and damn well you were told the same thing. And there are other black folks out there who act like, oh, I don't know anything about this. Liar. They are liars. Don't believe what they say. Here is the lesson, which never applies to an entire group of people. But what happens is that occurrences have gone down sufficient number of times for you to instill a lesson in those that you love and care about. This is the lesson. This is a vestige of slavery. When you have white folks who dare to do this, because there are people who will do this, come up to you. I don't care your age, even in adulthood, will come up to you, come very close to you, violating your space, start touching your clothes, your hair, your skin, and asking all of these personal questions in whatever order it happens. Or they think they can just come up to you and just ask you anything, and you're going to answer them, especially personal questions. So we were taught, first off, you get distance. Do not let white folks come up to you like they have ownership of us still. This is a vestige of slavery. This also extends to verbal liberties. And this is where I come in with Stefanie Collins. Who the hell do you think you are talking about black folks' medical issues and what you profess to be their mental health issues? This is a vestige of slavery. When a slave wanted to leave, something's wrong with them. How dare you want to leave here under my, I'll use your word, Stefanie, subjugation. There's something wrong with you if you don't want to be subjugated by me. And that is Stefanie Collins' mindset, because if she doesn't agree, she runs off and starts talking about black folks having mental health issues. And you said that about me more than one time, and I've already warned you what I was going to do if you kept this shit up. If you think I'm going to sit up here and let you post comment after comment after comment on me, you got another thing coming. You were duly warned. And let me tell you what else Stefanie Collins did. She trashed Lenon Honor. She trashed KKC. And I'll tell you how that got down. We were doing these recon missions. And the key to running a smooth live stream is to pre-block people. So getting information, there was a particular situation going on. I won't go into all of the details. Some people were looking for these messages for KKC's channel. Others were looking for these messages for these 2 other people for Lenon's channel. So while this was going on, people were saying, wait a minute, isn't Stefanie Collins that same white lady that goes into Lenon's chat and shows up at KKC's channel? The answer is yes. But the people didn't capture those comments because they were looking for something else. They went back to get the comments and she deleted them. She deleted the comments. She's running around here, hopping in black folks' chats, acting like she's all friendly, then running off into other chats. And I'm not going to tell you what chats she was in talking shit. I am going to tell you one, though, in a second. But the initial, where she erased the messages I'm not going to tell you what chats those were. Oh, of course the information is brought back to the host. And obviously, who's going to be happy about that? Who's going to be happy about you sitting under their comment section and you're running off to other comment sections? You were able to get comments on her and she was blocked. Now, somebody had mentioned that they think they saw her in Lenon's live stream. If he wants to go ahead and let her back in there because she's giving money, that's his business. I can't exist in a situation like that where I'm going to sit up under a host who lets people dog him out or her out. Doesn't matter, just because they're giving them money. I don't want anything to do with that. But this is Stefanie Collins. So what she has done, she sits here and makes these comments about people's medical issues. Same with let me see your handcuffs. You are not a medical professional. You are not a health professional. You cannot be weighing in on people's medical conditions, specific issues, details about people's medical issues. Same thing with the mental health issues. Is Stefanie Collins a mental health professional? Is let me see your handcuffs a mental health professional? No. But they think they have a right to diagnose individuals and weigh in on their mental health issues. What is the difference between let me see your handcuffs, Stefanie Collins, and others? They're public servants. Each have signed on the dotted line, attesting to their pledge to abide by certain ethical standards. And what they're doing here is not ethical. It's actionable. Now, let me tell you something else about regulating boards. What they also had to do was make sure people, because they were just simply angry at someone, wanting revenge on someone, deluged boards with complaints about people and personality issues and personal conflicts and business disputes. Okay, those can be legitimate as far as actionable, but there has to be an ethical violation within the occurrence, not just because someone's a jerk or you don't like what they say or they're making videos on you. What are they saying? What they say has to fall under a certain category, and I can guarantee you it is not ethical within either one of these edicts, within teaching or law, to weigh in on people's medical and mental health issues. You don't even freaking know them. They're not your clients. And if they were, saying it in public is even more egregious. So I can assure you I'm going to do a lot more than post a freaking video about this. You can be sure on that. I also wanted to say there is a distinction between me saying I don't have any information about an individual who claims to have mental health issues, because Carrie came on and she was saying that she has this and that, but proceeded to engage in a trash fest of black men, a trash fest of me and the channel. She also hopped into let me see your handcuffs, demon-infused, loud-filled live stream and leveled all of these accusations against Gerald Palmer. Somebody coming onto the internet, wreaking havoc, talking shit about people, discriminating, broad brushing, I mean, you name it, accusing people of being child molesters, calling people crazy. I mean, listen, I want you to hear another snippet of the crap that let me see your handcuffs and Stefanie Collins were doing in a recent live stream. Stay tuned and I will return.
Fuck you, nigga. Fuck you with your fucked up eye, your fucked up alopecia Osiris on your goddamn bed. Fuck you and your alleged G-tube, you scamming ass, lying ass motherfucker. Cause you over there in that business chat, and you know all the shit she been doing to me these last 6-7 months, and you had the audacity to be in her fucking comments talking about what did Kim do now? Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, and fuck. Your mama should have swallowed you, and your daddy should have pulled out. Yeah, I said alleged G2. You ain't ever seen. Have you seen the fucking G2 coming from his stomach?
At first, when you called him retarded, I was like, don't say retarded. But now I don't care. You retarded, one-eyed motherfucker.
You just don't. You don't come down with sickle cell. Oh, you take things personal, and you make videos about them.
I can respond to whatever I want to on YouTube. And when I responded, I didn't comment on the person's mental health issues. I said nothing about that. I've never said anything about anybody's mental health state. What I've stated is I have a right to respond to whoever I want to respond to. And a person claiming to have a condition does not prohibit me from doing that. That's a manipulative tool that I'm simply not going to fall for. But Stefanie Collins and Let Me See Your Handcuffs are talking specifically about the mental health issues. That's where they get caught up and they want to try to put me in their same category. Oh, I don't want to forget to mention about how Stefanie Collins was busted as far as Lenon Honor. Do you remember Fold Up Body was making all those videos? Suddenly Fold Up Body, well, first Fold Up Body said he was down with Lenon, and I issued that warning. Don't trust this. I was very adamant about that. Something is not right. I never shouted out this person. I was saying, wait. Just wait, people. People didn't listen. A few people shouted out this dude. Lenon was one of them. And he turned on Lenon pretty quickly and pretty viciously. I think he planned it the whole time. I just didn't get a good feeling from this individual. And don't get me wrong, there have been times when I have been told, watch it, and I didn't listen. What he did is go into his live streams and started trashing. I mean, it was like, you all remember. For those of you who don't remember, it was really bad. Left and right, up and down, all around. And guess who was in the freaking comment section? Going along with it, Stefanie Collins. He was also agreeing with Fold Up Body about Lenon. And she tried to delete the comments, and it didn't work because we were watching her. We were following you around, girl. We got you. We got you. We were following you around, and we captured your damn comments, and you got blocked. Now, again, if Lenon wants to let you back over there because you're giving them money, that is your business. But you're not smart. You're not smarter than us. You don't rule over us. You don't impress us. When I'm saying us, the vast majority of people in these YouTube streets, Black folks, don't worship you. You are not worshiped in any respect. If Let Me See Your Handcuffs worships you, you have succeeded. Congratulations. Here's the other thing. Look at the other message here. You can read it, but basically it states, oh, YouTube has an issue with people who post multiple videos on a single person. And she has her ass up in a live stream, a demon-infused, loud-filled live stream that does the same freaking thing. Do you see what I mean? They don't even get their own hypocrisy. Let me see your handcuffs. In case you didn't know, Stefanie, in case you didn't know, post multiple videos on Polite, multiple videos on Young Pharaoh, and multiple videos on Umar. Who gives a crap that she scrubbed videos to try to make herself appear to be a victim? No. I think people are dense. She thinks Black folks are stupid. She really does. That she can just say any damn thing and we're going to accept what she says. Same thing with how many other people doing mass videos. Max Invertebrate post in mass. You're over there kissing his jelly spine ass. Why don't you report Max? You people are really something. But of course, she expects Black folks to listen to everything she says. That's probably why it's not going well. But Let Me See Your Handcuffs, because she's listening to Stefanie Collins. Stefanie Collins is a lawyer and didn't know that you can't be a private citizen filing a class action lawsuit. Oh, I didn't know if that's true or not. Well, duh, where's your common sense? If you're filing a class action lawsuit, that means there's multiple plaintiffs. A layperson cannot legally represent another person. A layperson who is not an attorney can represent self. A parent can't even, quote, represent their child in a court. The child is entitled to a lawyer. It doesn't matter if the kid's 6 months old. Where do you get off trying to tell me about my business when you don't even know about your own? Just because she's in this space, she thinks she can act like this. Why aren't you in the LGBTQI spaces working there? Because they wouldn't put up with this shit. Why aren't you in white folks space doing the same thing? because they wouldn't put up with your shit. She comes here thinking that we're going to put up with her crap. I'm not putting up with anything from any Stefanie Collins. I don't care if she's hanging out with, let me see your handcuffs, who needs to go clean her damn baseboards. An attorney is supposed to be about justice and fairness. This isn't justice and fairness if a white lawyer goes around attacking black folks because they aren't obedient. This is what Stefanie Collins is doing. It doesn't matter that she's hanging out with, let me see your handcuffs, who's black. This is still disgusting, vile, and unethical behavior that she continues to engage in. So yeah, I'm calling your shit out. I am not afraid of you because you are a lawyer. You are being extremely, extremely vile and reprehensible, and claims, oh, this is inconsistent with what she's doing as a therapist. Stop all your talking and file a complaint and see how far that goes. I am bringing up very specific examples of what they're doing is unethical. Very specific. They can't say shit about me other than I refuse to allow them to talk about me without me responding if I so choose. There isn't a single thing that I've said or done that you can get me written up on. I don't have to appease to any enemy. I don't care what any enemy has to say unless they cross the line, and these two have crossed the line more than one time. Running around here thinking you have some special privilege just because you're white. And thank God, all white people are not like this. There are white folks who are decent, upstanding, and respectable. You don't happen to be one of them based on your conduct. Continuously, what are you doing in all these spaces? You claim to be part of the LGBTQI community, and you're hanging out with the likes of, who was it? The dude that got the picture exposed, Anthony Okafor. Yeah, I'm saying your name. Spot him, shot him. I never would say your name because I knew that's what you wanted me to do. But now that you're fully exposed, yeah, I'll say your name. You are a raging homophobe, and you hang out with Stefanie Collins. Stefanie Collins, as an LGBTQI, you got no credibility hanging out with raging homophobes. And that's what you do. You're not going to sit here and judge me on any account. You just can't do it. You don't have the credibility. We have all these screenshots on you. You are the person who's engaging in an unethical behavior, specifically commenting on people's medical and mental health issues. This is one black person I'm not going to allow you as a white female thinking you can run over somebody and say whatever the hell you want about me. If let me see your handcuffs, let you do that. That is her business. So people, I want to make sure you knew what the hell was going on. And where is Nikki Proctor-Walden? See, this is a mess. This is the stuff that let me see your handcuffs does to other people. Well, where is so-and-so? Well, how come so-and-so hasn't been commenting? Well, where's Nikki Proctor-Walden? Why haven't you two been talking lately? She hasn't shown up in your demon-infused live stream in quite some time. This is the report. Not leaving comments. Is it because she is friends with Carrie, who dogged her out and they decided to be friends again? See, this is how these people operate. I actually don't give a damn. But these are the things that they go on these live streams and they say about me and anti-fraud warriors and friends and supporters. None of your damn business what we're doing. We don't treat each other like you all treat each other. You treat each other like dirt, and you think you can come over here and treat us like dirt. No, you cannot, and we are going to show you that you cannot. No, there are only 24 hours in a day. We are prioritizing the individuals that need to be addressed. You are not home free. As a public servant, when you come online and you say certain things about people, there are consequences to that. There are policies that are drawn up. There are agreements you have signed to abide by. And when you don't abide by those agreements, you're violating the public servant responsibility to whatever agency or employer that you're working with. And then this JJ here, reporter to a job, okay. You can report all you want. You don't have anything. What did the federal judge just rule in that lawsuit? That person pulls me into this lawsuit. There is no evidence. None. It doesn't exist. And if it did, the person would have put it in the damn lawsuit. You are who you are. You're coming onto YouTube showing people just exactly who you are. And it getting caught up. And you're pissed because I haven't done the same things that you all have done. Everybody, you know, there is tons more coming down the pike. In the meantime, you know the drill. Buyer beware.